It's the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on the Fun Girls. Remember the Fun Girls? Daphne and Skippy. So who were the Fun Girls on the Andy Griffith Show? Let's meet the actresses behind Daphne and Skippy. Hello, doll. The Fun Girls, Daphne and Skippy, were among Mayberry's most entertaining guest stars on the Andy Griffith Show. While the small southern locale had plenty of funny residents, some of the biggest laughs came from out-of-towners, whether they were from the outskirts of town like the Darlings, or all the way from England like old Malcolm Merriweather. The people that came through Mayberry added to the heart and comedy of the Andy Griffith Show. But these two flirts visiting from Mount Pilot were also the most troubling twosome that Andy and Barney had to deal with. Sure, they weren't exactly breaking the law, at least not until their third appearance. Still, Mayberry might have been better off if Skippy and Daphne were locked up for good. So what's the story of the Fun Girls, the Andy Griffith Show's wildest guest stars? Who played the Fun Girls on the Andy Griffith Show? Well, from the moment Daphne and Skippy showed up in Mayberry, it's clear that they wouldn't work with any other actresses performing the characters. Excuse me. Their specific mannerisms are so important to who they are and how Andy and Barney react to them. The gravel-voiced Daphne was played by Jean Carson. Born in Charleston, West Virginia, it's easy to see why Carson was so naturally slotted into the role of big city Mount Pilot Southerner visiting sleepy little Mayberry. Some of her earliest work was with Charleston's Kiwanis Players. From there, she was Broadway bound with an award-winning performance at just 25 years old in George S. Kaufman's Bravo. Other Broadway credits include roles in The Birdcage and Anniversary Waltz. The giggly Skippy, on the other hand, was brought to life by Joyce Jameson of Chicago, Illinois. While she may have gotten some early acting experience in a windy city, Jameson made an early move westward and graduated from California's UCLA with a Bachelor of Arts degree. In the 50s, Jameson married Billy Barnes. You might remember him from a much later role in Mad About You. Jameson joined her one-time husband on stage on Broadway, the Billy Barnes Review and the Billy Barnes People. Before they were the Fun Girls, look at their previous TV and film roles. Both Jean and Joyce Jameson were veterans of screen prior to their arrival in Mayberry. Carson had the distinct honor of having a Twilight Zone role written specifically for her by Rod Serling. You might remember her as Paula in A Most Curious Camera. That's the one where she and Fred Clark find a camera that shows its user the very near future. She again played a character named Paula on Peter Gunn. Meanwhile, Joyce Jameson made appearances on The Dick Van Dyke Show, Perry Mason, and Gunsmoke, while landing some serious high-profile film roles too. Horror fiends will note that Jameson starred alongside Vincent Price and Peter Lorre in Tales of Terror and Comedy of Terrors. It's a lot of terror. Skippy and Daphne brought big trouble to Mayberry on 3 separate occasions. Their first episode, Barney Mends a Broken Heart, sees Andy on the receiving end of a black eye after he's sucker punched by Daphne's one-time beau. Next, in season 3's The Fun Girls, Andy and Barney cancel plans with Thelma, Lou, and Helen, only to have their hard work at the courthouse interrupted by Daphne and Skippy. The Fun Girls put our heroes in some compromising positions, and when Helen and Thelma Lou return, they really get the wrong message. As revenge, the pair goes on a date with Gomer and Goober. Naturally, hilarity ensues. Finally, the arrest of the Fun Girls. Andy and Barney deal with the difficult blondes one last time after they're caught speeding through Mayberry. Obviously, jail is the last place they should be, as they get in Barney and Andy's hair, much to Helen and Thelma Lou's chagrin. While they never appeared together after their time on the Andy Griffith Show, Joyce Jameson and Jean Carson did have some more roles after they were banned from ever setting foot in Mayberry again. Seriously, Sheriff Andy made no bones about it. Jean Carson's best-known movie was The Party, a comedy in which she acted alongside Peter Sellers. Her final role came in 1977's Fun with Dick and Jane. Joyce Jameson enjoyed a few more prestigious roles as she starred alongside Elvis Presley in Frankie and Johnny and Bob Hope in Boy Did I Get a Wrong Number. She also had roles in the Clint Eastwood movies, The Outlaw Josie Wales and Every Which Way But Loose. You can also spot her in the cult classic Death Race 2000. This was all in addition to one-off shots and plenty of more TV shows like Gomer Pyle, USMC, The Munsters, Hogan's Heroes, and Ironside. Now, while Jean Carson is best remembered on the Andy Griffith Show for her time as part of the Fun Girls, did you know she actually made one earlier appearance? In the 1962 episode Convicts at Large, Carson starred as Naomi, along with Jane Dulo and Rita Shaw, as 3 prisoners on the lam. This is one of the few times when a face reappears in Mayberry with his new name. Actually, not one of the few times. That happened several times. But I'm sorry for the coughing and get stuff, guys. I can't get this stuff figured out. It's a virus of some kind. I can't get rid of it. I'm having a difficult time with it anyway. If you check out classic rural comedies, facts, trivia, I'd appreciate it. Byron Cherry, who starred on The Dukes of Hazzard as Coy, the ones that took over from Bo and Luke Duke for, I think, 16 episodes. What's he up to now? And a little bit of information about him. He's kind of an interesting guy. You might want to see that. Classic TV, facts, and trivia is on Wayne Rogers and Alan Alda. Now, what really happened? What was the rift between the two that caused Wayne Rogers to leave the show? Classic rock and country music, facts, and trivia. Who was Eddie Cochran? A pioneer of rock and roll for sure, but this tells you a lot about him that you might not know. And Faith and Entertainment. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man from the Avengers, how he stood up for Chris Pratt's Christianity, and pretty much told the internet people, you know, you sinless people casting the stones, you know. It's really good. He stood up for him really well. Please check those out. Please like this video if you don't mind. Please share it out with your family and friends. Please subscribe if you have not yet. And I'm sorry I missed it yesterday on the regular videos. So happy. I hope you had a happy Easter. I put out a short wishing everybody happy Easter, but I'm not sure everybody's seen it. But all I got for you guys. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.